Hello, growers. Say goodbye to heavy sandbags and hello to modern growers' quick hoops low tunnels. Protect your plants from pests, wind, rain, and frost without the hassle of sandbags or flimsy hoops. Our patented design eliminates the need for clamps and ropes, while the unique wire system keeps covers secure yet easily accessible. Tested in the strong winds of New Zealand for over 20 years, quick hoops are light, strong, portable, and versatile. Most importantly, they're designed for field use. These aren't some lightweight system that only looks great in a greenhouse. Our hoops are designed to last in harsh field conditions. Use them with any covering to grow year-round and safeguard your crops. Shade cloth, frost blanket, insect net, clear poly, no problem. Quick Hoops can handle them. Get Quick Hoops today at shop.moderngrower.co and protect your crops for years to come. What about, tomatoes? Difference between using or growing tomatoes with the Qlipr system and cukes on the system? What's the difference between how you manage them with the trellising, or are they similar? I'm not talking about fertilization or spacing, but just in terms of that part of it.
The cucumbers are super supple. They're really, you can almost be rough with them and dropping them and turning the stem. The tomatoes aren't. I've got a lot of improvements to make with tomatoes, and same, we don't have massive sales for them. Restaurants are really down with the economical downturn. Every season I say to myself, this year I'm going to terminate the first 3 fruit trusses at the bottom, because what's happening with the tomatoes is by the time we're still waiting on the first fruit to ripen down low, and the plant's already going off the top wire, which is 2.3 to 3 meters, depending on which greenhouse we're in. So I promised myself I'm going to sacrifice the bottom fruit next year. I still haven't really nailed moving the cucumbers over with the Qlipr, and I think next year we'll change the top wire to barbed wire so we can just grow them on an angle, and if we can just keep moving them over. And I think we can, the first quarter of the bed, I'm not even going to grow tomatoes, just so that we can just keep leaning them over all season, keep them lower, manage and drop them more often to get better production.
What's your spacing on cukes using the system and tomatoes?
Pretty sure we're the same as Ben Hartman, 1 row, 1 foot of 30 centimeters.
And then with tomatoes, the management strategy is the same. As you strip off everything below that first fruit. Once you harvest that fruit, strip up to the next one and just keep doing that. So you end up with clean vine as you drop down.
Yes. Yep. And if things get a little stressed in there, we might, on a hot afternoon, we might cut a few more leaves off. Anything that's looking like it's turning, got a bit of stress. It will defoliate the tomatoes more than the cucumbers.
Given that you don't sell a lot of them, the market, for whatever reason, right? Not a lot of desire. How's profit margin on those crops?
Okay, I'm not too sure about tomatoes, so they're definitely more work for us. It's nice to have those extra sales each week in summer. Cucumbers are just insane. I joke that the cucumber is going to be on the New Zealand invasive plant list soon. Like, you're not going to be allowed to grow them because they're going to take over the world. Yeah, I think next year I've got a friend's farm in Australia that 50% of their farm they're wholesaling, and just about to do volumes without the packaging. Somebody else does the sales through the restaurant chain. I'm looking at microgreens, cucumbers, and maybe salad mix, just wholesaling it. There's a 50% markup for the wholesaler, but just about to do the volumes, especially in summer when things are growing fast.
Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily is part of the Modern Grower Podcast Network. Check out some of our other shows like Carrot Cash Flow, the Growing Microgreens Podcast, and Farm Small, Farm Smart. Learn more about the shows using the link below.